The best time to play Majora's Mask is all the time. Hello, friends, and welcome back to another Majora's Mask Randomizer. Yes, I'm still in that randomizer mood, just hot off the heels of my Ocarina randomizer, and I'm back with another experimental randomizer. So for anyone who didn't see my most recent Ocarina randomizer, I decided to experiment with a bunch of different options to customize my experience for playing a randomizer in a way that I'd never tried before. And just wanted to see how I felt about certain options and whether or not I'd like to include them in future runs. And I felt like doing the same thing for Majora's Mask. So I went through and found a good handful of options that I'm like, you know, let's give this a shot, you know? Let's see what kind of an experience I could end up having with all the selections that I have made this time. Now, you'll notice on the side of the screen there, because I have so little extra room on my sidebar there, I didn't have enough room to adequately place all of the new things that I've done for this randomizer, so I've included the description in the description down below for all of the things that I have done as differences to this randomizer here. I'm just going to go over them briefly here, but if you want to check what I've done differently, you can go ahead, check down below. So the big thing that I'm doing this time is I am playing this as a dungeon entrance randomizer. Yes, the four main dungeons of this world, Woodfall, Snowhead, Great Bay, and Stone Tower, all of their entrances are randomized, so I could very well see a different dungeon in a different location. Now, I know it's only 4 dungeons, but the chance is still there, so I could get vanilla, I could get random, who knows. One thing I will make note of, I'm not sure if this is a programming thing that they couldn't manage or something else altogether that I'm not aware of, but the Stone Tower Temple's right side up entrance is guaranteed vanilla. Again, I don't know if it's a programming quirk or it's just the way things work, but that's the only dungeon entrance that is vanilla. All the others, they can be anywhere else out of the 4 main dungeons of the game. Now, speaking of dungeons, I wanted to try putting the small keys and the boss keys in their respective dungeons this time. So they are not part of the item pool throughout the whole game. The keys are only located in their respective dungeons. So if I happen to have every tool necessary to beat a dungeon when I first get there, I could very well beat it in just that one shot alone. Now, to make this experience a little bit more interesting and fun, and this is something I've wanted to do for quite a while now, the clock that you normally see at the bottom of the screen as you're playing this game, I have decided to hide it. So I will no longer be able to check what time it is just by seeing that clock on the user interface. I have to look at the positions of the sun, I have to find a clock in Termina, I have to see some NPCs whose schedules I've memorized like throughout all my years of playing this. Like, I gotta use other techniques now to keep track of time. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's gonna be kind of fun. Now, another thing that I've done to make this a little bit more fun, the hints that you get from Gossip Stones, I have made it free hints. So I do not need the Mask of Truth to read any Gossip Stone hints, so I should be able to get some direction going pretty quickly, I feel like. Now, you'll also hear in the background, this is clearly not the song that plays on the file selection screen here. That's because all of the music in this game right now is randomized. So right now, this is a tune that plays in Super Mario 64, just kind of done in the Zelda music style. And you're going to hear a bunch of different songs throughout the game, not even just from Zelda or Super Mario 64, just a lot of nice tunes that I feel like will really enhance the experience in a fun way. Now, I wanted to do a bunch of things that did speed up the game process a little bit, just to make things a little less monotonous. One of the first things I've done is one of my favorite mini games in this game, the Beaver swim race. Normally you'd have to race the younger beaver and then race the older beaver for the first reward and then have to do that again for the second. This time I've skipped the younger beaver entirely. I just have to race the older beaver to get the rewards. And there are also various cutscenes and event triggers that will be skipped for the sake of saving time. I already do a few, but some of the additional ones I've done this time. The Blast Mask, when I've stopped Sakon with a sword. The Boat Archery, when I get the score requirement. The Fisherman's Jump game, when I get the score requirement. The Milk Bar performance, I don't know exactly how it speeds it up, but it will probably just make things quicker in between play sessions. And the Hungry Goron will not be as text-heavy as it usually is. And kind of inspired by my most recent Ocarina Randomizer, there are various lengthy checks that I have now enforced junk items on in order to speed the processes up. And that's usually like mini games that have multiple rewards on them, or just very tedious things just to really speed things along. And that list includes 3 of the treasure game chests. So in the vanilla game, the Goron chest is the only one that has anything of completion importance, being a heart piece. So I've kept the Goron chest on the treasure game intact. It can contain a junk item or a good item, but the human chest, the Deku chest, and the Zora chest will all have junk items. So I only have to play the treasure game once if I'm lucky. And speaking of other minigames, the Honey and Darling 3-day and the Deku Playground 3-day will not have any important items on them. Their any day rewards can, but that just means I can pick a day and do it. And the Town Archery and Swamp Archery's second games will have junk items on them. I just have to make a record on the Town Archery and a perfect game on the Swamp Archery, and I get their first rewards, and I'm out. And the Oceanside Spider House rewards for day 2 and 3 will now have a junk item enforced. The day 1 item, just like the vanilla game, can still have a good item. It could have a junk item. That part is still random. But this way, I will not be doing the house 3 times over to try to find something, because that's just boring. And last up, the locations on the moon. Now, I normally play with moon rewards in the item pool. And in the vanilla game, that usually includes like 4 hard pieces and the Fierce Deities mask, because I love to play with the Fierce Deities mask on. But that also allows regular items to get placed on the moon. And I want to be able to play it where I could get everything in Termina, and that way I can just skip everything to do on the moon. So the moon items, the moon item locations will now have junk items enforced on them, and that means every potential acquirable equipment or upgrade or song or whatever will be in Termina. So I could get to the moon with a full inventory. I mean, I hope I do it faster, but it's a possibility. And that covers my list. So without further ado here, let's just get things set. Now, ordinarily, I do play with no starting items, so that's why I've only got 1 heart and no other items included. So I gotta do some searching, but hopefully things will get lucky for me. So without further ado, this next rendition of the randomizer shall begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Now the fun part, what music will I be able to hear in Termina and in Clocktown? I don't recognize this. I have to hear maybe a few more notes, depending. Hey, well, I know that one. Oh, I feel like this tune is on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't recognize it. Oh, yes. I can't even make that one out. Okay. So yes, even though I can't see the time, I still want to try to keep time slowed. That way I can get more done in a cycle. Also, if anyone recognizes these tunes, let me know in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious. Because all of these songs are done in the Zelda 64 style music font. So I'm really curious what they would have done. Okay, but now we do some shop checks. Oh, hello, I see some nice things. Okay, so 2 compasses. Oh, please be the wallet, please be the wallet. Thank you! That's an easy buy. Okay. Ooh, silver for 30, that speeds things up a lot. Okay, well, I will definitely be back there in a second with 15 more rupees. Alright, what's the bomb shop got? Bomb is shield and blast mask, how appropriate. That's a camera angle I don't think I've ever hit. 30 rupees for that, and I think 40 rupees for the shield. Alright, so right now, if I can get 15 more rupees, I could probably buy the rest of the things there. Now, I do want to check this. As always, lottery could have something. And it's got something. Okay, I gotta buy a ticket. I'll just go 000. Alright, so I gotta keep an eye on that. Once it turns nightfall, I gotta be right back here to get that. Now see, the funny thing is, with the dungeon entrances being randomized, this could be a case of the Sonata of Awakening is needed to get into Snowhead, or the Elegy of Emptiness is required to get to Great Bay. It's a random thing, but it's kind of fun. Just like seeing what possibilities you could get. Camera, you had to do that. Yeah, it's doing this to me. Okay, let's get this right. Oh my goodness. I am failing at this again. Oh, come on. Alright. It's kind of embarrassing that I need to use this seat up button to really angle myself. Now, I know that there is also the 1 heart critical wiggle that you normally get when you have 1 heart on. And that also includes when your heart is at 1 heart maximum. So I'm really hoping I find a heart container soon and I've got normal movement. Alright, I have Deku Sticks! Woo! Oh, yeah, that's Mario Kart 64 right there. That one I got. Alright, well I got my money on me, so I can go do some shopping. But I'm also gonna get 1 chest over here. Oh man, this is gonna bug me for hours. Trying to figure out what song this is, because you feel like you know it, but there are still... like, there's no way you know every single melody in the entire world, so it's like, you feel like you know what it is, but then you've never heard it before. Oh, wow. So, I found the Deku Stick and Deku Nuts before I normally get them from grottos. Alright. I'm gonna actually go buy the bombs now. So, Silver Rupee to get a lot going for me, and then I will get the bomb bag and the blast mask, get them into my inventory. And then we'll do some Termina exploration, and hopefully we'll get something good. The nice part is, gossip stones aplenty. Okay, Silver Rupee. Money! Alright, bomb bag is mine. Oops. Okay, nice to know that a magic bean is there. Knowing where at least 1 guaranteed is just does help. But also, more importantly, I will have the blast mask. Like that. Okay. Now, it would be wise if I did get a shield so that I could use the blast mask, but I'm gonna hold out for a freebie shield or the mirror shield showing up. Alright, so I'm gonna... oops. I don't need to do that. This is... Snowhead. Okay. Now, I just want to be sure of this, but I think these gossip stones all have hints on them, so I might be doing some note-taking here in a second. Secret Shrine, Final Chest. Okay, so yep, I'm going to be doing a bunch of notes here. Alright. I'm probably going to get a lot of good ones, too. Path to the Snowhead Grotto is a green potion, so that's useless. Clock town map purchase. I already know that one. And Guru Guru is the Bremen mask. Okay. Now, I am going to check another one of those grottos just to be sure. Because it could very well be 4 different hints on those stones. Or I could be wrong. Alright. Lens of Truth chest is Goron mask. Okay. That's interesting. Alright. This will probably kill me. But let's see if I can do this. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I've played Zelda games for a long time. I think that's the first time I've ever made a Dodongo swallow a bomb. I've made King Dodongo swallow a bomb. I've made Baby Dodongo swallow bombs. I have never made a regular Dodongo swallow a bomb. Every time I play this game, I learn something new. This is incredible. Alright. We got that figured out, and a huge wallet recharge. So once I go to the swamp, that'll be good. Empty bottle! There we go. I like that. Nothing inside it, though, so there is that. All right. Things are looking up. Let's try to get out of here without getting blown up or burned down by a Dodongo, while also trying to visit these. What do we got? Trading Post Deku Stick leads to wallet upgrade. Wait a second. Something about that. Trading Post Deku Stick. I'm gonna keep that in mind, because something about that right now is just making me go, wait a second, did I read a hint wrong? I need to really be sure here. I can't even remember what the trading post is right now. That's kind of sad. Could very well be the shop in Clocktown. Light arrow chest possesses Giant's mask. Okay. So that means I have to explore the vanilla side of Stone Tower. Don't blow me up, don't blow me up, don't blow me up. I remember that was a thing. Or hopefully that Deku Nut was the thing that did it. And I'm not just fooling myself. Okay. Now another one of those 4 Grotto Gossip Stones are hanging out right over there. So I want to be sure. You got a bottle of Chateau Romani, is that 2? That's 2! Yes! More importantly, that's where I can find some Chateau. So hang on while I make a note of that, because that's one of the more important things I like to make a note of. Here we go. I don't have magic, so I'm not going to drink it. I just about killed myself to a stationary Deku, Baba. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I need to... I may have just fooled myself. But the grotto's over here. Not dying this time! Alright. Do you give the same 4 hints? Secret Shrine Final. Okay, yep. These are all the same. So what did I misread? Guru has Bremen. That's what I misread. Okay. So that means Tingle is going to be seeing a visit from me soon. That's what I was misreading. See, when I saw Trading Post there, I was thinking, hey, wait a second, I've already bought something there. Which I did. But then I was like, well, didn't the last hint say something about wallet being in the Trading Post? And I'm like, something didn't click. And I'm like, I did not read Trading Post, I read Clock Town. That explains it. Alright, not forgetting this chest this time. And I'm glad I didn't! Hello, Zormask! Even better, that gives me a long-range option. Okay, I like this. There's a hint, Gossip Stone hint over there too I need to get. So let's get it. Wow! Okay, that's another thing I keep a note of, so just give me a second. But that is three bottles probably within 5 minutes. That's about every bottle I'll need for the rest of the game. Oh my goodness. Alright. Your hint is... Gossip Stones hold magic. Okay. It's not one that I normally like to see. But if I need it, well, I gotta get it. Okay, let's see. Can I get a Gossip Stone without getting the Takuri Buzzard on my case? And I'm not gonna do P-Hat because I would probably die if I did. Trading Post Green Potion is a bomb bag upgrade. Okay, I read Trading Post. I have been there, I have got it. Ooh, that was close. We are going to nope out of this real fast. Okay, this is good. I can get 2 Tingle checks right now, but I'm gonna visit the Gorman brothers first. This I know is Star Fox. Oh, hello. Give me the ice arrows, please. Thank you. Yeah, if I'm right, this is the Corneria theme of Star Fox 64. All right. I'm liking this start so far. All right. Zorlink is back in business. Alright, Ikana Graveyard, Day 2 Bats leads to Don Garrow's Mask. Do I really need to keep a hint on that? No, I'm not going to. Don Garrow's, like, if that ever gets required in a randomizer, like, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, get some text skipped here. Alright, Tingle, you've got... Ooh. That's a lot of good stuff there. I'll take it. Alright, so we got the postman's hat, and we will be getting a Picto box. Just get that marked. A lot of good things right off the bat, but you know what they say, just because it's a lot of good at the beginning doesn't mean it's going to be that easy in the end. What works for me, especially because I will be going to the swamp first. Okay. Now, I'm going to continue my swing over here because there is an underwater chest I can get. And then that should do for almost everything in Termina, which is amazing. I don't usually full clear Termina this much, this fast. Alright, so we'll get this chest. And there's things we can do in Clocktown. Should be past 11 o'clock by now. Oh, thank you. I could use that. Yes, and if I can get to East Clocktown, that's another check with Madame Aroma. Don't have a sword yet. I mean, I've got a transformation mask, so I can do Transformation Great Fairy. That's a good thing. Yeah, we'll just make the swing around. Transformation Great Fairy first, and then Madame Aroma. Though I will say with this tune, though, it really does make it feel like something's coming soon to end the world. It's got a very good sense of dread. Okay. So you've got Giant's Wallet. That's good. Well, there we go. If I have to do all-night mask, I've got the wallet. And more importantly, I've got a thing that can hold a huge stockade of rupees for the bank. Okay. Let's check what this is. And pretty soon I'll be heading to the swamp. Hey! We got a bow! There we go. So not only do I have a bow, I've got ice arrows to go with them. As soon as I get magic. Which, hey, that's Gossip Stones. As soon as I get the right transformation mask and the right song. Okay. Wow, I didn't think I'd see an inventory this full this fast. Might as well do bombers while I'm here. And better yet, I've got Deku Nuts, which means I have an easy time stunning these boys. There we go. See, this is where I wish I would be able to see Gorman walking in East Clocktown, because then I would know roughly what time it is. Postman's out, which means the postman hasn't visited Anju yet. Oh, so it's just past 10. Interesting. I can't believe how well I timed that. Sorry, Gorman, I know you have a really important meeting to crush your dreams, but can I talk to her first? Yeah, that works. I know there will be some things to be buying in the near future, so I'll work with this. But we are just past 10 o'clock. That's good to know. I can get this postman's hat check taken care of too. And we get... Oh no! It's the creepy mask! I don't have a case of mistaken identity disorder. I am Cafe! But that's good. At least I have the starting trigger for the Cafe quest. Okay. 2 down. Well, 2 to go, actually. 3 down, 2 to go. I mean... do I have to reset you? I don't want to have to reset you. Hey, whereabouts are you hiding? Oh, you probably went further in. I'll reset it. This way I don't have to go up and around and into the inn to get him. There we go. You just fall down right away. Alright, one more bomber kit to go, and then I can explore the hideout. And I've got the tools to do it. Man, I love when this works. Oops. It's a case of literally hiding in plain sight. Alright, so I already know one's in the middle. Oh, we got a heart piece. That's fine with me. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go explore that hideout, because there's some good things to find there. Hello, I would like entrance into your secret club, please. Now, Now, what kind of goodies will I find in here? That's a good question. Shadow Temple, yeah. It's kind of funny that it would have to use a different sound font than the actual Shadow Temple, but I know this tune. Okay. And we get more money. And that's good because, hey, I've got a Giant's Wallet, which means if I max it out at 500 right off the bat, oh yeah, I can do this. If I max it out at 500 right off the bat, I can do a whole lot of rupee shenanigans to get the bank rewards really fast. All right. Up we go. Okay, I do not have to do much. House theme, that's what this one is. Okay, so you're a heart piece. Alright. So I will get the heart piece. Also, more importantly, there we are. We get this guy spawning into his grotto. I can already buy his wares. So just please go into your grotto. Thank you. Good. Now, let the moon cry a heart piece. Okay. Well, with that, we've taken care of all the things to do in the observatory. Nothing important was here. Now, there is also a hint out here, too. I wonder if it'll be anything good. Let's check it out. Frog Choir yields... I was right! Don Garo has nothing. Alright. I think it's also just the absurdity of getting all the things. Like, you have to take care of everything to do in Snowhead, and then you have to get all the frogs, which, like, that's cumbersome unto itself. I'm gonna make a note of that. Also enforce junk items on Don Garo's mask, if I do more junk item setups. Because that, I can't believe I missed that one, but then again, it's so, like, you don't expect it to be anything that you just don't work with it, you know? Alright. Well, I will have to listen to Jim's speech, but then after that, it's exploring time. Alright. Now, another thing too, that I just remembered. I have a bow, which means I can do minigames. Specifically, the town archery. Now, just so I do not forget this is a thing right now, I'm gonna go visit the Deku Scrub just to see what the purchasable item is. So here's hoping it's either not worth my while, or I'm glad I did this. Be cool if it was something like Hookshot. So what are you selling? Map of Great Bay, which I don't need. If it was map of Romani Ranch or something like that, I probably would have considered it. But you know the maps well enough at this point that you just don't need it. All right, so let's go do Town Archery 1, which doesn't require me to get a score of 50, I just have to get a score of at least 40. This will be nice, because this is... I've said this probably every randomizer I've done at this. This is my least favorite minigame in this game as far as a setup is concerned. Ooh, hello. Yeah, but the reason like it's my least favorite as far as like a game is concerned, because you have to do a perfect game on the tightest time limit possible, it's really difficult to get something going here. And I know like you haven't missed a shot yet, and you've been pretty good at doing it at first try, so it's like, why do you still keep thinking that? That is the case. It's just I've done it enough where it's like, okay, I could probably eke out a perfect game, no problem. But like compared to say the treasure game, you've got a little bit of time to make maybe like 1 or 2 mistakes before you get caught and you lose the game. Like this game, I shoot 1 blue Octorok and I wouldn't get a perfect score. Like right there, I just missed my chance to get a perfect score. Which means you gotta keep working and you gotta start the game all over again. Now the best part is, I'm not going for a perfect score, I was just going for a record. Okay, I don't have to worry about Town Archery for the rest of the seed, and that feels good. Okay. Well, I guess I could do Swamp Archery now, too. Take care of that. And I think it's only just around noon. All right. I'm liking this. I actually feel like I'm making a whole boatload of progress right off the bat. Now, that is true as I'm thinking this aloud here. I should be making my way up to Snowhead to get the Goron mask, because that is an item I have to get, and it's really good, so I will want it. Now, if I can just get my way around here. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's right. Go away so I can see what's up here, possibly. Red Rupee, don't have to worry. And your hint says, lottery leads to elegy. Okay, well, that one's obvious. All right. Let's see if I can make a perfect game on this. Now, to kind of combo off what I was saying before, like, you have to make a perfect game in this, so why don't I hate this one as much? It's the same case as the treasure game. You can make mistakes. You can't make every mistake, but you can be a bad shot, and you can still make the time. Got you. See, like, right there, like, I had plenty of time to be able to just line up my shot, and I shouldn't be rushing this. That's good. So we'll just get... Yeah, I know I had that. So I know I've got one more row of birds. I'll be right here. Another one. 1990. Oh, just missed. So you got plenty of time in this game to be like, okay, I missed a few shots, but some of the targets you can make up for that. That's what makes it more fun. And I'm okay with this game being a perfect. All right. Well, low score aside, that's the only reward I have to find. Okay. Do I make a note of this? Probably not. I think there's plenty of other sources of red potion in the game. I'm sure to find another that's easier. Okay. Now, this is my favorite rupee grinding spot in the early game. Now, the good thing with the red potion is I can use that to give to the boat witch. Alright, into the grotto. I also want to take a pictograph of Tingle. Heart piece. There we go. I've got regular camera view and regular controls now. That's awesome. Alright, pictograph. Just to get you out of the way. Alright. Tingle! Come on down. So we got the pictograph all set there. And you have nothing. This feels good. I've got 2 of the most time-consuming minigames already off the list. Man, I'm really liking this. Alright. Can't do the statue. Arrows on the top. Alright, don't have to worry about that. Oh, this is another tune that I feel like I know it. Heart container. Alright, I would very much like to check what my reward is for showing you about your 35-year-old son. And we get a large quiver. All right. All right. Now, I think that doesn't lock me out of any rewards. So I'll just take a picture of the swamp. That'll be the 5 rupee check. 5 rupees. The Mask of Sense. Okay. Well, if mushrooms are needed, which, hey, I've got bottles, and I would be going into the forest, I can make something work with that. Picture of Big Octo. There we go. And the 20 rupee Octo check. Alright, so it would have been a fairy in the bottle. Alright. Well, let's head into the woods. This sounds like something out of Star Fox 64. Problem is, I've not played that game in years, so I wouldn't remember what tune this is. Now then, we got 3 things we can check here. Let's see what we got. That is an Ocean Deed, the Great Fairy Sword. Okay. So we'll get you. And your Great Fairy Sword, which is conveniently in the cheaper spot. I have a blade. That's really good. I have a sword. And it just so happens to be the best one in the game, besides the Fierce Deity mask. Okay. Everything's coming up well today. Your hint says Blosbu Warp is a double defense. Okay, I'm gonna get that one naturally. I don't have to do any notes. So this is where day 2, Clocktown, ended up. Feels weird to hear this tune without any construction going on. Okay. Now, this is something I don't know of. If I was to do this and give her the red potion right now, I don't know if that keeps me away from getting the red potion check up here. So I will go see what this is first. Come back, hand her the red potion, get a mushroom, give it to her here, and then I should be okay. Okay, and we get... Hey, heart piece. Works for me. Well, I won't take that to her, but I do conveniently have a red potion. So let's go in again. Just kind of a shame I didn't find a fourth empty bottle. Now, nothing short of getting into the Woodfall Temple entrance. I could actually do quite a bit in the Deku Palace and in Woodfall. And you know how it's funny that I just think of these things in hindsight? I don't have a Deku mask. I really cannot do much in Deku Palace. I would need to get the Deku mask. So, you know what? I think my next journey is to go up to Snowhead right now. Get my priorities straight. And it looks like we're at sunset. Okay, I need the Mask of Sense. Hi there. We got a shroom. Okay, so I do still need to get Day 2 Grotto there. But I have to wait till Day 2. And I want to make use of as much time as I can. But if I had to guess, I'd say we're at around the 3 o'clock range right now. Maybe there's a clock in here I can check? Okay. Here are some shrooms. Oh no, I'm a fool! No, I will not bring them in. I do not want to be iced over. Alright. So yeah, going up Snowhead, I think is my next best bet right now. Now, I do want to try and get the item that the Boat Witch will give. Is a trick. I wonder if I can make it work. Because I cannot do much. Actually, I don't even think I can do anything in Deku Palace. Okay. Now, if I'm right, this also has the properties of... There we go. So I can hit owl statues. Because if I find Song of Soaring, I'm going to be one really happy camper. Okay, I don't want to take the boat cruise. Okay. Wow, that is convenient. There we go. I skipped the boat cruise, so I don't have to take it. Alright, so I can get into the Woodfall Temple entrance. Whatever dungeon that is, I don't know yet. I still need a Deku mask for that. But I can get into that dungeon, and that makes me happy. Now, this is where I'm going to be really glad when I eventually get the Goron mask, because then I'll have a faster means of travel. Okay. I think my best bet is to go the left side. And if I can get past all the levers, I can check the underwater chest. Because I have a means to knock down the, I want to call them wasp hive. And I can swim down to get the item. I'm just keeping an ear out for when the music starts to fade, because I could check the lottery. Okay, it might still be a hot minute before that. Actually, a better idea. Oh, music stops. We're at 5. Yeah, we're at 5 now. That's good. So I will not be wasting a lot of time. Now, I could very easily miss Sakon. What do we got? Heart piece. I do not have to worry about that. I'll just get off of this area here. And there we go. Minimal damage. Alright, so I will have to wait for the bells a little bit. If I feel like it. Okay, that means it's 5:30. I think it's still faster if I play the song a double time and warp right to when it would be day 2. Well, not bad for having the clock off on the first 12 hours. I still kept a pretty good flow. All right, your day 1 is 163. All right, duly noted. Now, Snowhead, here we go. Also, I like the fact that I've got that. And in a stunning turn of events, guess who just remembered Guru was a thing? If you're an ice trap again, I swear I'm going to just forget you ever exist. I can't believe I got a vanilla reward. Well, that's good for me. If I do my usual day 3 shenanigans at Romani Ranch, I've got the Bremen mask, all good to go. Okay then. So my next step, North Clocktown. We will make our way up to Snowhead. And the myriad of things that I can get up there as a result. Yeah, that's one of the things that having the clock off might make annoying for me is... We'll just use Sakon as an example, because the event for Sakon happens at midnight. And unless you're keeping an eye on an actual clock, which you really don't see many of that, many clocks going on if you are exploring outside of Clocktown, to be really sure of it, you gotta actually stay in spot and wait for time to pass by. Now, I'm sure there are ways to mitigate it, obviously, but doing that otherwise? Yeah, that's kind of a stretch. Okay, I know there is a Gossip Stone over here. The Gossip Stone's been pretty good to me so far. Pirate's Fortress Interior Guard Room Chest holds a sword upgrade. I will probably get that naturally, so I'm not going to make a note of that. Oops. Oh. Oh man, I am nearly the dead. I am the dead! Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I mean, I've bombed my way up, so all's good there. I just have to climb the steps again and not die. Oh, man. Yeah, I find that funny. As soon as you've cleared one, it clears all of them. Okay, you are not killing me this time. Okay, maybe I'll remember to backflip my way up that again. Also, I could very well use a heart to get me out of wiggle mode. Okay, so I cannot melt the hearth. Not just yet, anyways. But that part's convenient. Okay. Well, I know I can get a Goron mask in the back area. And that will allow me to climb the ramps so I can check things in here. Okay, and the only tingle thing I need to get is whatever the Icona check would be, and that's usually when I visit Great Bay. So not right now. I can get that if I have a heat source. Alright. Just in case, I'm going to go into Goron City right now and check the shops. Also, that looks to be Anju's letter. That is an Anju letter. Okay. Make a note of that now. That is... That is the ledge. Okay. This way I won't be wasting time afterwards. And maybe... I see a lens. I don't have magic, but I see a lens. Alright. If I can get magic in the next 3 checks, then I have an easy way back. Be really good if I could get magic soon. Alright, so we're at 50 minutes now, so I'll be taking my first break on this in probably about the next 10 minutes. I like to go for hour-long chunks, just don't want to overdo it in one session. Alright. Show me the way. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Alright. Well, that's good news. I made it over the first time. The bad news. I have to make it backwards on an invisible plane. It's not fun. Alright, well there's the Goron mask, as hinted. So no problems there. What do you have? Hey, I got a shield finally. That's good. I am also going to do this. I think I can get some more bombs by blowing all these up. Man, I'm glad when I'm right. There you are. I'm not having you stun me. And we get Heart Piece. Well, that's good. Gives me my health back. Alright. Now the fun part. I have to make my way back. I have to remember the way that I did it, though. There was just one more over here. Over there? Over there. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad. I mean... Oh, that was close. I saw it hit my model there, so that's a thing. Yeah, I signed up for this. So I just have to remember... Yeah. You still there? Oh, you faded. Okay, I've got 9 more arrows. I must have just hit the edge there. I'll have to use bombs for this for now. But it is working. Thankfully, like, I know which way the platforms seem to be in. So if I can aim them right... Ooh, there we are. I think I've got it. I did it! Woo! Cheers and adoration all around. I got back without the lens. Okay, well that's good. That's really good. Oh, right. I can put the young one to sleep. As soon as I can actually get into the city. You know, I'm honestly glad I don't have magic right now for Goron rolling. It's so much easier to control. Okay. So we got that. In a surprising twist, I really cannot do Rock Sirloin because I do not have magic. Now, in another case too, I either have the mask but not the necessary song, or the song but not the necessary mask. So I cannot get magic right now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Best thing I can do right now. I can do the grotto on the way to the Goron racetrack. And then I really got all I can do up here right now. So I might go back to Clocktown. Maybe it probably hasn't been too long, but maybe it's been long enough that I could, shall we say, force Sakon. We got a Pona song too. All right, things are happening. I can now go to Great Bay and the entry portion of Ikana. Oh wow, this is fantastic. Maybe... Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Clocktown, because there's really not much else I can do up here. I can time things in North Clocktown that I could probably get Sakon to attempt the thievery and stop it. Great Bay will probably be what I do next. And I mean, I've got Zormask, so guess who's really happy that he can swim? Of course, would not be able to check the time. Okay, we still have a Sakon over there. All right. This way I can take care of the whole thing. I don't have to worry about having to do it in any future cycle, provided that it isn't a expendable important item. So I guess I can just kind of keep my opening thoughts here while I'm waiting for the thievery to happen, but I gotta say, this first collection of items that I've gotten so far has been pretty good. Like, I've got bow, I've got Epona song, I've got 2 transformation masks, I've got explosives, I have the strongest sword in the game. I don't have the Kokiri sword and its upgrades, but I've got the strongest sword. I just need to figure out where the hook shot is. And that could take some time. Now, I've done quite a bit in Woodfall. I've done as much as I can do right now in Snowhead, so I get the feeling that the hook shot is either one of the easy-to-do things in Romani Ranch, or it's hiding somewhere in Great Bay. And that's what I'm really hoping, is that it's in Great Bay. Like, I can do a lot of things in the opening area. I can go do Zora Shop. I can do Lulu Pictograph. So I can do a lot of things in the Zora Hall. Hey, there we go. That didn't take so long. I can do a handful of things in the Zora Cape. I can do Pirate's Fortress. I could technically do Pinnacle Rock. Well, no, I can't do Pinnacle Rock. I don't have magic. But there's a lot of things I can do there. So I get the feeling I've got a lot of good things coming up. And there we go. So that's the cutscene skip. That's how it should work. And that's also how that should work. Okay. So if I need a room key, I gotta do this. So let's just do that. Okay. But that also means big bomb bags are in the shop right now. So I'm gonna go check that real quick after I slow down time. Also, again, that's probably just like an electric shock of sorts. But I legitimately do not know what that sounds like. Also, happy 1 hour. I was gonna say happy 1 hours, but wait a second, that's not plural. Okay, let's go check this real quick. And you are the Crimson Rupee. Okay. I can notice the slightly darker shade of red. But anyways, pausing now. So this is going to be my first break. But like I was saying, this is turning out to be a pretty good setup right off the bat. Like, I've got so many things going for me right now, like, as I'm just kind of clicking off some of my extra things that I'm usually pretty bad at remembering that I've got. Like even the shield up here. There we go. Usually I do that off screen, but I just happen to remember it this time. But yeah, it's been a pretty good start so far. I'm liking the flow that I've got going here so far. I'm liking some of the changes that I've done too. I'll do a like end of game final thoughts when it comes to all of the new things that I've done. But for right now, I'd say a lot of the things I've done are working well in my favor and I like them. But will that be the case for the rest? The rest of the playthrough? I don't know. We're going to have to play and find out. So hopefully you'll join me on the next one. But anyways, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.